Hey up, ghosties! It's happening. It's happening. First off, hello, surprise, surprise, it's a Tuesday. Hello, hello, I'm live on a Tuesday. This is not the usual. That's okay. Mind Stormish, the man, the myth, the legend of the hour. Welcome in. You've gotten the first today, so congratulations on that one. Death, hello. Tyrio, hello. Tyrio, I know you and Juno were both lurking in the shadows. Wicked, hello. Hope you're doing well. Dawn, hello. Even if you cannot stay, make sure you go and watch later. Hello, my friends, my fiends, my enemies, those of you who want me dead and those of you who wish to see me live another day. It's time. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I have so many things to say. Obviously, the Hive, if you don't know what's happening, we have an animatic that's dropping today by one of our lovelies, Mindstormish in chat, Jack, Juno, whatever you want to call them, amongst the chatters, in the viewer SMP, in the world, in the Discord. The animatic that dropped over a year ago now, which is wild. They have a sequel coming out. I am beyond excited. I'm going to try to watch the first one first, talk a little bit. We don't have much time. We are down to 8 minutes before the premiere. I started a little late because I was talking with Ollie. I had things I wanted to talk to her about. So there's a lot going on in my life right now, but it's okay. We're here. We're here. We're queer. Things are happening. Hello, everybody. My name is Almost Xander. Welcome home. And I'm so fucking excited. I'm so excited, bro. So excited. Oh my god, and of course Noah Khan's fucking playing. God damn it. Oh yeah, Call Your Mom. I love this song. Hello, Crystal. How are you? How are we? I'm so excited. So, obviously, I love the artists in this community. You guys make some of the coolest shit ever. This community would not be this community if we didn't have our artists, and you guys make such fucking awesome shit, and it's so impactful to me. Genuinely, really, truly, honestly. I will talk so much more about it afterwards. I want to make sure we have enough time before the animatic plays to also show you the original animatic. And I will talk about the impact that the original one had on me and also the impact that it has just on this community and also just everything about that. I have so much to say, but we are rapidly running out of time. So I'm so excited. How is everybody? How are we? I'm so hyped to show this. This is so cool. Okay. First things first, I need to absolutely cover this. So number one is that this is a premiere happening on Juno's channel. Here is your link. Yes, you can be in here if you want to watch it and watch my reaction live with it. That is totally fine. But also go watch it on their channel. If you can't dual stream and you want to watch my reaction live, you better go watch it afterwards. Otherwise, go watch it afterwards. You can watch my VOD later. Whatever it is, I don't care. I'm not here for the views. I'm here so that Juno can have my reaction happening live and we can all be here together with someplace to talk and be excited all at once. But you better be going and watching it. Go give the views. Go give the subscribes. Go give the likes. Get in that chat. Be a part of this because Juno deserves so much support. It is absolutely so cool. Okay. I will shut up now. So, I'm so excited. Okay. So, I'm going to make sure that we can display this properly. Noah Khan, I love you. Live, laugh, love you, but you're going to have to wait, queen. Hey, Ark, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're well. Sorry, my energy is at like 110 right now. So, we are going to watch the original first. I'm going to try to set this up in a way that we can see it. Oh, perfect. And we can see it. And I'm just itty bitty up in the corner, which I think is perfect. I'm going to watch, this is the original. So we're going to do the original first before we have to get to the actual play, like the original, the next one that's coming up, and we're running out of time for it. So I have to move quickly. This is the original Welcome Home animation that Juno created. You will not be able to listen to this in the VODs, so I don't get copyright striked. So if you want to watch it, go to Juno's channel. I already linked that in chat. I'll link it 100 times more. If you need me to, look, it's in the chat again, do it. I'm so excited. Anyways, here's the original animation that came out over a year ago now. Just be excited and watch this with me. And if you have been in the Hive long enough, you'll get all these references. And if you haven't, this is a glimpse into what the Hive was over a year ago. Hopefully you guys can hear that okay. Oh, this is so cool. If you want the explanation for this animatic, it's in the Discord now as well. The lighting. The bedtime stories. Grand B. I still try to hold it together during that one. I cried so profusely to this last night, so I'm trying to keep myself so contained today. Oh, the first time I heard that voice, I like, collapsed to the floor. It is absolutely amazing. I will talk so deeply about the effect that has had on my life. Like, not even just like, oh my god, it's encouraged me to be a streamer. I mean, like, the effect that animatic has had on my life and the way it's integrated into my life. Like, I have so much to say about it and so much I want to talk about. And somehow Juno has above and beyond decided to kick all of us directly in the tit and take us for a round 2, which is premiering in 60 seconds. There will be a 1-minute countdown that happens, so we will talk in depth about all of this after this second one. I'm so excited. Yeah, went for the actual roundhouse kick, has decided that there will be no survivors. This is a 100% casualty situation. Oh my god, I'm so fucking excited. Also, if you guys get the chance in the Discord later, there is a full explanation Jack posted about the original animatic that we can absolutely go and see. But there is, oh my god, I'm so excited. And I had to rewatch that one so many times and pause on all the frames so I could see every detail, because there's so much so fast. And this one took, Jackie said, like 6 months, 2,070 frames at 12 frames per second. I mean, just an insane amount of work. It's just crazy, and such a good picture of what this place is. Oh my god, the premiere will begin shortly. I'm going to burst into flames. I'm gonna shit my pants. I don't know whether to cry or throw up or die. Oh, begin shortly. Do I refresh? Do I not refresh? Is it just gonna do it on its own? I'm so scared. I'm gonna do all. I'm gonna puke. I don't want to refresh and fuck anything up. My tummy hurt, but excited. I feel the same way. Do I refresh? Do I let it live? What do I do? Do I touch it? Do I not touch it? There's 9 of us waiting here. Give me. I know it's waiting. It's waiting. I'm waiting so patiently. I'm a patient. Hey, if I'm known for anything, anything at all, it is known that I am patient and never once freak out and never once throw up. I really don't throw up, actually. Fun fact. Really, I don't do that. I've thrown up about 5 times in my entire life that I could count, like, that I have memory of. Obviously, spitting up as a baby doesn't count, but like, it's like, since I've, I'm not really. Play the video, please. Lucky, yeah, I'm not a puker. This, I forgot that we have to do a fucking countdown. God damn it. Okay, so now we just have to sit. Do these count? Don't really these count? Oh yeah, they do have sound. Okay. Fuck that countdown, bro. All right, we're sitting. I know there's nothing you can do about premieres. Premieres always have a countdown. You can't remove them on YouTube, which blows. But it's okay. We get more time to live, laugh, love. Another minute and a half. This adds suspense. It adds. I'm gonna puke is what it adds. I'm really excited because I don't have a hand in making these, which make them so much more special. Because, of course, from my side of the world, the Hive looks very different than from your guys' side of the world. So it's such a good way for me to take a look into, like, what is important to you guys? Like, what are you guys remembering? What makes this place home and important for you? And this is such a good way for me to see that, because it's this visual representation of everything that makes this place home, everything that matters to you guys. And like, that's the point of this. And sometimes I forget. I'm so honest with you guys when I say I struggle a lot with being a content creator, and sometimes I forget that, you know, the goal isn't, you know, to reach 1 million followers or to get out of my job, to be famous, whatever. Like, I have such a drive mindset to improve that I want to succeed that I forget that this place is just home. This is just a place to feel like you belong and that you don't have to fight to make your way in the world. Like, you're here and I'm here, and what else matters? What else could possibly matter when we have this? I'm so excited. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm scared. Here we go, boys. 1. Oh. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. There's there's so much. Oh, get out of here with your timers. There is so much in every fucking frame of this. This is insane. This is insane. There is so... I mean, there it is. Like, this is insane. First of all, I mean, it's just crazy. Every single frame of this is just, I mean, there is so much happening in every frame. It's just, oh my god. Oh, first of all, the piss pennies. First of all, there's, I can't even, I want to die. Also, can we talk about the way you, the fucking, okay, hang on, back my ass up. Tyrio, amazing design. Like, Oblivion, again, amazing design. Like, these are people that, like, obviously, these aren't what people look like, but I see them and I'm like, I know who that is. I know who that is every single time. Like, oh, fucking, I can't contain myself here. Back. Like, immediately, I'm like, oh, yeah, obviously, like, that makes sense. Oh, I've gone big. Oh, I've played a Technoblade VOD somehow. Get me off of Technoblade. Oh my god. Like, it makes sense. Like, obviously, Ollie, like, it just, every single frame. It's just so cool. Like, it just, oh my god. Like, it's just, it makes so much sense. It just, everything about it just feels so real. And, like, fucking the death of Cecil. I first off, the hedgehog, I knew immediately. Cecil, I knew immediately. Like, it's just awesome. Every single little blip of it is just fucking awesome. This is so cool. Everything is so cool. My god. Like, it's just, I want to die. This is just so cool. Like, it just makes sense. Like, it just, every single time, it just makes sense. Like, and there's something to be said. There is something to be said about the fact that, like, and this is such a goofy thing, but, like, I'm not the center of this. And that tells me that I've done something right. Like, this, like, the first, obviously, the first one I will talk about in a second. The first one is centered, it was your welcome in, you know? It was the reaction to being brought home. But there's a difference in this, in that, like, it's not centered on me. It's not that I have to be the focal point of it. It's that this place, a year later, is its own home. It's not that I'm, like, holding this thing together with fucking sticky glue. You guys get it. It's not that, you know, that I've just welcomed you into this place and I need to keep an eye on you. It's that you guys are the home. Like, the viewer SMP, the mods, the chats, the Discord, everything about it. It's not about, like, this being a place that I created. It's a place that you guys keep alive. And, like, that legacy means so much to me. Like, I want to talk. I messaged Juno, or left comments everywhere on this kind of stuff in the beginning. When I first saw this, yes, I cried on camera, and then subsequently watched it several more times and cried several more times watching that original one, because it was the first visual. Like, you guys make a lot of fan art, which is amazing. I am a sucker for music, so the second an animatic was introduced, I was down for the count. I was done for. I was not going to go through this one alive. Like, music is the thing that tips me over the edge, and that music, and it being a song that already meant a lot to me, and visually getting to watch how somebody felt finding this community. Not how I wanted it to feel, not how I wanted to create, not what I thought it felt like. You coming in and showing me this is what this place feels like to me fucking wrecked me. Like, changed my perspective on the world, because it gave me this understanding of, like, even if I can't see it, like, because there are days where I can't. Everybody's got their own issues, you know, we've all got insecurities or whatever, and there are so many days that I struggle to see the importance of what I'm doing, because I'm a fucking streamer on Twitch. It's not a highly revered fucking thing to have, and I get lost in the I have to grow to be successful, and if I'm not, you know, if I don't have big numbers, that means I'm not doing what I wanted to do. I'm not succeeding. But that video meant that I succeeded. Like, that, like, everything I stressed about and everything that I like been losing my head over didn't matter, because I did the thing I wanted to do. I was helping somebody. I was helping anybody. I was helping people, and it meant something to them. And, like, it, like, completely reframed my concept of, even if you can't see it, you're doing good where you are. And, like, you can do things that you have no concept of being able to do. And even once you've done them and you think you didn't do them right, you changed somebody's life. Like, I watched this animatic the day before I started my job back in January. Not this recent January, the January before that, a whole year ago. I rewatched this animatic, the first one, and cried, because it was the thing that, like, got me together to be like, okay, listen, like, I'm scared to do things. I think I'm going to do them wrong. And of course I'm going to, because that's how things work. But if I'm capable of this, I'm capable of anything. And, like, legit got me through. I listened to this song on my drive to my first day of that job and cried in the car, imagining the video. Every time, I cannot listen to that song without seeing me putting a hand down that hole and welcoming somebody in. And it, like, completely changing my day. And if that lives on, if these videos live on, and these are my legacy, and I don't accomplish anything else, I've done something. Like, I have always been somebody who wants to leave a mark on the world. That's why I want to have the jobs that I want. I want to be an artist. I want my art out in the world. I want to be a tattoo artist. I want to be a writer. I want my book to sit on somebody's shelf. I want my book to be the one that somebody picks up and it helps them get through a hard year in school, or that character is the thing that makes them see themselves. Like, I want to be the person that helps people, even if I never know. Like, I have books on my bookshelf that changed my life, changed the way I looked at love, changed the way I thought about myself, helped me get through bullying, helped me get through divorce, helped me get through so many things. I have books on these bookshelves that have changed my life, and those authors will never know. I can't reach out to an author and tell them, hey, your book changed my life. Maybe I could, but I don't. And I'm okay that I never see that. I just want to change people's lives. And streaming is such an awesome way to do it, because you can see the life changing in front of you, but it's so long term that it's so easy to miss. Do you know what I mean? It's so easy to miss that there is a difference. That, like, you just think, like, oh yeah, this person's happy and they're in my Discord. But to see the change, to watch somebody reach out and say, hey, like, this is what this feels like on my side of the world. I mean, it changes the way I see everything. It so really does. I'm losing my voice. Like, it's really something. And you know what, Sonny? I'll disagree with you. Saying, I'd say building a tight, beautiful community is easier than getting a job. I disagree. Getting a job is hard right now. I'll agree with that. But building a community like this, I've seen a lot of communities online, a lot of them. I've been a part of a lot of them. I've seen a lot of them. And there are not a lot of communities that I cherish the way I cherish this one. Obviously, because I'm a part of it and I run it, that's a piece of it. But like, you guys are so honest and so open and so kind to each other, even when I'm not there. I don't have to be the one to step in and say, hey, you guys have to treat each other this way. Hey, you guys have to do this. Hey, like, you can't talk this way. You can't, have these opinions, whatever. Like, there is so little that I have to do because you guys care so much about each other. I am not a part of the viewer SMP. I am in the way that God is a part of my life right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm there to help when you need me. I'm there to see all of the amazing things you've done and enjoy it and bask in it and be impressed by it and love it. But I'm not a part of the viewer SMP lore. I'm not on there every day. That's your guys' world. Like, I'm just there to see the awesome stuff that you guys create, but you do it without me. I'm just here to provide you that place, and that's it. Like, everything else is done without me, and that is so special. That is so special to me. Like, genuinely. Because I was so afraid that I would have to have a hand in everything, and that if I wasn't directly involved with it, that either you guys wouldn't care or it wouldn't be a part of me. It wouldn't matter to me because, it's not mine, that I would feel left out or alone because I'm not a piece of the viewer SMP. But I don't, because I'm just so amazed and thankful for what you guys created. Like, it's just... This is just Sapstream 101, isn't it? Okay, well, this is just me being sappy, but I mean, it's how I feel. It's what I think. It's what I've got in my heart. It's been a hell of a year. It really has. And I would apologize for it, but I know better. I know not to do that. I know not to go on and apologize for being in a difficult part of my life, because that doesn't matter to you guys. You're here to support me or whatever, regardless of what's going on in my personal world. That's not what this place is about. But it does mean that, I recognize that this place isn't what it was 2 years ago, and it's not what it was last year, and it won't be what it is tomorrow. Like, these things change as I change, and the world around me changes, and my life changes, and the things I can and can't do change. Thank you for letting me know you guys are okay with me being a little bit of a sap. So much has changed, so genuinely. And I can't say that I know the future of this channel. I don't. Do I know if in another year from now, will this still be the same 10 people we see on every stream? Will some of you guys have moved on and found different fandoms? Will there be 100 new people here? Will there be one new person here? Will I still be doing Minecraft streams or art streams or streams at all in this format? I don't know what my life looks like a year from now, but I know what it looked like a year ago and 2 years ago and what it looks like today. And obviously those things are crazy different. A year ago, we were at arguably the peak of the channel, the highest we've ever been. 2 years ago, we hardly existed. We were infantile. 2 years ago would have been, 7 months into the channel? I had an average of maybe 4 viewers. And then a year ago, we averaged in the 30s. We've had such a crazy change. And now today we average maybe in the teens. And it's something that it's so cool to watch this place change. And I know I've gotten in my head about it a lot and feel not that I'm failing Twitch, but that I haven't been doing enough for you guys. But that guilt is so strange because it feels parental in a way. I don't talk about it a whole lot, but it does feel parental in that I want to provide a community for you guys that's flourishing. I want to provide a big community where you guys have somebody on the Discord at every time of the hour, that every time you say good morning or good night in there, that there's someone to say good morning or good night back to. I want people in the chat for you guys to talk with. I want people on the viewer SMP for you guys to play with. I feel like I'm meant to be bringing home these people. And when I fail to do that, it does feel like parental guilt that I'm not like providing enough food for my kids in like the dorkiest way, as much as it's not that like that's what it feels like. And so that's why I get so down on myself. It's not because I'm like, my numbers are bad. I'm not going to be famous. I don't want to be famous. Being a Twitch streamer is not my dream. Like, I want to have a community. That's what matters to me. So I don't know what I'm saying about going forward. I don't know what tomorrow looks like or next year looks like. I can only hope we see, you know, the way that this place changes again. But I've been looking at the things that I want to do, and I'm super excited to see how it'll change, because I really want to change the way that I go about this. I've pulled away from making TikToks because, newsflash, I fucking hate TikTok. I really, really do. But it's such a great way to do this. It may not be the biggest it's ever been, but the people who are here are probably the most active. It's not a super large community, but it's a close community, and that feels so special to me. Like it's genuinely so special to me that you guys don't know each other as like, you know, chatters that they sometimes talk to. You guys are friends. Like, that's so cool. And obviously, you know, there's levels of be careful, internet safety, so on and so forth. But there's so many of you guys that I have sat personally in chats with and talked with and, you know, hung out with on Minecraft like things outside of stream. And that's so special to me. It really, really is. These people, like, this is a world. Like, this is our own little world. It's really, really important to me. So, I've got big dreams. I've got, like, you know, aspirations. I want this place to be bigger for you guys. And we have the lore coming, which means that a lot of the conversations, I hope we can make things about the lore. I want to talk about the lore characters. I want to talk about the story. I can't wait for you guys to see what's coming, because everybody has their own idea of the Hive. And for the past 2 years, me, Ollie, and Emily have been writing our own story of the Hive. Our own version of an animatic, if you will, except instead of an animatic, it's a several long part, not animated, recorded and edited TV series, essentially. There's going to be a lot. There is so much to tell you guys about where the Hive came from for our characters. The start of like a real story. And obviously our characters aren't us. It's a little different from, you know, the way that your guys' view the Hive as what we do. But we've been working on this for so long, and we're so excited to tell you and have you guys meet, you know, Xander, Olive, and Katara, the characters of the Hive. And Xander isn't me, Xander. It's this character we've built, and oh my god, it is really something that I'm excited to show you. And maybe a year from now, Juno will lose his fucking mind and make another goddamn animatic, and maybe it'll have the lore in it. Please don't lose your mind. This takes you so long. I don't know how you do these things. Once a year, do not hold yourself to that standard, please. You'll explode. But genuinely, it's been so cool. Like, so cool. But yeah, I'm so thankful. I'm thankful we get to do stupid stuff like this. Juno is so talented. No, for real. I'm telling you, I black out every few months and art just shows up. No, genuinely. It's insane. And your style is so fluid and so fun. Like, it's such a good way to tell a story. And once the lore is out, I have a lore animatic that I've wanted to do for forever, and I'm not capable of doing myself because of the thoughts that I have for it. And maybe, just maybe, I'll commission Juno and make you animate it for me. Maybe, we'll see. I did this with my finger. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck you animate with your fingers. You are actually insane. The day you get a fucking iPad, like an art tablet, it's fucking over for us. Like, it is absolutely fucking over for us. Like, we're all dead. We're all done for. Like, it all goes out the fucking window. Text me, bro. Let's do it. I will. I swear. But I can't do it until the lore is out, because it involves like the entire lore beginning to end. So like, that one may genuinely be, I don't know if I've talked to you guys about how long the lore coming out is going to take. For reference, it took us 2 years to write it and get the first video ready for you to see. It may or may not take more than a month to make per episode, which means releasing this lore in full, we may still be doing it this time next year. Like, the next Juno Animatic might come out and we're still putting lore out because these take forever to make. So it's not going to be 2 years between episodes, but it's not going to be every week or every other week. I'll tell you that much. There's going to be some time between them. So we'll see how that one plays out. But I'll keep you guys updated on it, obviously. Anything else for you guys? I don't even know. I haven't eaten dinner. It's 8:30 at night. I'm so hungry. I need to get some food. I've been talking and doing shit simply all day. Do you guys want to see my little project I've been working on? You know what? I'll give you this quickly. I will give you my philosophy change, right? I'm going to give you a quick philosophy update. I was going to make a TikTok on this and I'm still going to, but I'll talk to you guys about it now in my secret little stream real quickly before I go and post it. But, I rewatched a Technoblade VOD the other day. It was actually the one that popped up when I accidentally clicked on the video. It is an old Technoblade VOD, like a really old one. I think it's like 7 years old. And he talks a little bit about his own philosophy. And it's a Technoblade VOD that I've watched before. Yep, Sunny knows exactly the one. Emo teenager. And he talks about his philosophy on life and the way that he views things. And it's a VOD I had seen before and I had forgotten. But he talks about how in life he viewed things as, say there were two buttons in front of you, right? There are two buttons sitting in front of you. And one of them, you could hit the button and you've got 100% chance of you will live a decent life, 85th percentile. It's not amazing, but you're never in want for anything. It's a good life. It's an easy, good, simple life. And, that's what it is. It's 100% guaranteed. You'll never want for anything. You're never going to be desperate for anything, but it's just middle of the road, good, normal life. And the other button, there is a 5% chance that you will live the fucking dream. Everything you've ever wanted, everything you could possibly imagine. He's not saying like you'll get rich and famous. It's whatever your life would be. If everything in your life went exactly the way you wanted it and you got everything that you could ever dream for, if you could shoot for the stars and land on them, 5% chance of that. But there's a 95% chance that you will just straight up be homeless. Like lowest level life, like bottom of the barrel, like no job, no house, no car, no whatever. Everything always goes wrong for you. You don't get anything that you desired. Like everything falls apart. There's a 95% chance it all fucking goes wrong, but there's a 5% chance it all goes right. And his philosophy is you have to press that button. Because what other choice do you have? Like you have to press that button. And he was a math person. He's always been a math person. He was a logical person. Everything, Art of War, Sun Tzu, everything was logic. And he knows that statistically, it makes no fucking sense to press that button. No sense at all. You should press the one that gives you a 100% chance of a good life. And it would be greedy to even consider pressing the 5% chance one. But what choice do you have? You have to press that. Because if you don't, what are you doing? How could you ever live with yourself for passing up that chance? He talks about the concept of you have to shoot for the stars. You have to go 100% on absolutely everything. Take the chance, do the stupid risky thing, because if it fails, it fails. But if it doesn't, isn't the chance of it failing worth the chance of it not? And that's a question you have to ask. That's what you have to try and determine for yourself. He also says that he wanted to be a Minecraft YouTuber and a writer. And that's kind of what I've set out for myself. I want to be an author, and I want to create these videos here for you guys, and my rant videos on YouTube. And, you know, he wanted to be the things I want to be, and he didn't get a chance to. And God damn it, if I'm going to be okay with this stupid desk job I'm working and give in to the things in my head that tell me that I haven't been successful at streaming, so I should quit. And it's something that has crossed my mind several times this year. I am not gonna lie. I've said it once or twice before, and I'm not lying about it at all. I have considered quitting streaming several times over the past year because my head is so in the fact that, you know, I can't waste my life trying to do something that's never gonna work. But that animatic just proves I didn't waste any time at all. Nothing of this was a waste. I changed people's lives. But also, 5% chance. 5% chance I have to press it. Every single time I have to press it. Every time that opportunity comes up and I could take the chance and I could lose everything or I could win it all, I have to press it. I have to take the gamble. Which is why I'm trying to change things in my life right now. I am currently trying to teach myself tattooing. Is that stupid? Yeah. Am I bad at it? Yes. Am I still going to do it? Yes. Because this stupid desk job where I answer phones every day, that's my 85%. This is my 85%. I could do this for the rest of my life. I could. This is easy. I sit at home. It doesn't make my joints hurt. I work part-time at the moment. It pays my bills. This is my 85% button. I could answer these phones at this desk for the rest of my life, and I would make ends meet, and it wouldn't matter. None of it would matter. I could. Some people, that's all they need. My mom is happy with jobs like that. You know, lots of adults are happy with desk jobs, answering phones and living the 85%. They're comfortable with that. I'm not. I'm not. I have to press the button. And that means I'm going to fail. Statistically, 95% of the time it means I'm going to fail. That's how it works. And I keep getting in my head that if I fail, then I'm not supposed to press it again. But that's not how it works. Of course I was going to fail. The task is, it's Icarus. I'm going to fly towards the sun. Am I going to fail? Statistically, yes, every single time. But I have to do it every single time because there's a chance that one of those times I fly towards the sun and we meet. And that's the point. And I have to do that in every way possible. I'm gonna finish my book. I'm gonna try to publish it. Am I gonna get turned down? Yes. 95% of the time, yes, but I'm going to do it anyways. And I'm going to open commissions. And am I gonna fail? 95% of the time, absolutely. I'm gonna teach myself how to tattoo. I'm gonna go apply to a piercing apprenticeship because I don't wanna live 85%. I wanna do the things that make me happy. And I'm gonna fuck up so many times. So many times. So much is gonna go wrong. I'm going to spend years of my life not managing to succeed at anything. But that's the point. Where's the risk in having everything go well? Where's the character development? Exactly. Yeah, it's the stupid poster on the wall that says you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. What they don't tell you, though, is there's never going to be a day where that poster saying you miss 100% of the shots you don't take doesn't tell you that you're going to miss 95% of the shots you do take. You are. You just are. Life isn't sports. You can't just train and get better at it and then get every shot. You're going to miss 95% of the shots you take, but 5% of the time, it's going to land, and it's going to change your fucking life. That's the point. Yes, the YOLO mindset, it never fucking fails. It's fuck it, we ball, and it's ball is life. So maybe fuck it, we ball. If ball is life, then fuck it, we ball really means that fuck it, we live. Fuck it, we go on, we persist. That's the point. You're going to fall down. You're going to fuck up. Everything's going to go wrong. And the chances are you're going to lose it all. I have been living on next to nothing for a long time. My bank account hasn't seen more than $2,000 in it in years. In years. Since I started this channel. I had $3,000 in savings when I graduated college, or right before I graduated college, and I started this streaming setup 2.5 years ago. I had $3,000 in my savings account. I quit my job live on stream, completely quit working at Domino's. I started streaming full time for 7 7 months or 9 months. It's one of those. 7 months, I believe, outside of having school as well. 7 months. Quit my job and did nothing but stream. And there was a certain point where I was making well over $100 every month. Was it enough to pay my bills? No. And by the end of those 7 months, I'd blown my savings. I was out of money. So I had to get a fucking job. And so I did. I went and got a job, and I've been supporting myself with the bare minimum. I blew my savings trying to make this channel work. Was I able to make it a full-time job in 7 months? No, obviously not. But I could quit this. I could quit streaming and switch over to doing this full-time instead of part-time, and quit trying to write a book and quit trying to learn how to tattoo and just focus on working full-time. And I would have all of my bills paid every single time. Like, I would 100% of the time, you know, I would have extra money. I would have money to go and do things that I want to do. I don't have extra money right now. Like, it's all going to fall apart. But that's okay, because I'm doing the things that I want to do. I'm chasing those dreams. That's the point of it. Well, yeah, exactly. Like Juno falling out of the tree. You're going to get hit by a car, almost lose a leg, get robbed twice, and it's all going to be fucking worth it, says Wicked. Poor fucking Wicked. Yeah, I'm going to lose all of my life savings. I'm going to live paycheck to paycheck. And I could choose to change it. I could hit the 85% button. And I've thought about it so many times this year. But I wanted if you asked me what I wanted out of life when I was a kid, my answer was freedom. From the time I could think and express those kind of emotions to maybe about 2 years ago. No, a year and a half ago. My answer was always freedom. I want freedom. Freedom from the 9 to 5, freedom from the expression of the world, freedom from the limitations that people put on me and that I put on myself, that the world has, just freedom in general. Which is why I sought jobs like artist, writer, creator. It gave me freedom to explore and do and see what I wanted. And then a year and a half ago, somebody asked me, what do you want out of life? My therapist, I shouldn't say somebody. My therapist asked me, what do you want out of life? And I said safety, stability, for the first time ever. And at first I was like, oh my God, I hit adulthood. I've lost my energy, my flame has gone out, my sparks are dead. My first thought when she said, what do you want out of life, was stability. And I was so scared by that, because I'd never wanted stability before. I never wanted a house and a dog and a yard and a 9 to 5 job and all of my bills paid. That's never been what I wanted. I've always wanted, you know, the freedom, the bohemian lifestyle, the rotating roommates, the only living in an apartment every 2 years, the travel, the move, the go, the see, the do, the touch as many things as I can and experience. But I had lived so many years of that 95%. Of it going wrong every time, that I had gotten scared, and I switched, and I went from, this freedom hurts, this shit sucks, this is scary. I almost lost my car. I almost lost my car insurance. I almost couldn't pay my rent. I almost lost my health insurance. I keep almost losing everything and then getting really scared, and I've never lost it. That's the thing. I'm very careful. I'm stupid, but I'm very careful. I've never lost it. I've never missed a rent payment, never missed a bill payment. You know, I have my car insurance. I have my car. I've almost run out of gas more than a couple of times. I have been the person walking into that gas station and asking how much gas I can get and handing them a handful of fucking quarters. And that's so, it's not shameful. It makes me feel shame, and it shouldn't. Because that's where I was in life. I scooped as many quarters as I could out of the bottom of my fucking car and handed it to the gas station man and asked him how much gas I could put in my car with that. And he gave me what he could. And that's all I had that day to get my ass home and get my ass to work. And that sometimes that's where life puts you. That's where that 95% of the time puts you sometimes. Sometimes it means you're paying for gas in quarters. Sometimes it means you're living off of ramen. Sometimes I have pictures from my last apartment when I was living just off of Twitch where where my cabinets were empty. I have pictures I could pull up. I might even try to really quickly. I took a picture of it because it was just so fucking funny that my cabinets were empty. I had no food in my pantry. I had no food in my fridge. I had fucking, like, I had goddamn next to nothing to my name. I was trying to see if I could find a fucking picture of it, and I don't know if I can, but I will take a peek really quickly. And that was just okay. Like, I had some, like, ramen. I think I had some rice. Like, and that's what I was living off of. Oh my god, there it is. Wait. It's so funny looking. Hang on. This is my pantry. I had ramen. I have rice. This is rice. This is rice. This is noodles. That back there is rice. This is rice. This is rice. This is 1 can of Chef Boyardee. I have some soup that my mother brought me and some green beans. My mom brought all of these cans of soup. My mom brought me because I had COVID at the time. Those were leftovers from COVID. All of this is rice. This is ramen. This is my Chef Boyardee. That is all of the food I had to my name. The fridge was empty. Every other cabinet was empty. Like, that's... yeah, my gourmet dinner of ABC 1-2-3s with meatballs. Like, it's so... yeah, it was well organized. I kept it together. It's an obscene amount of rice. I know. I really like rice. We have several bags of it in our house right now. And also, it's cheap and it doesn't expire. So... you know, and it's kind of filling and it's kind of quick, and I can just make myself a quick bowl of rice and eat that for lunch and also dinner, and then ta-da, I'm good. That's, yeah, we still haven't finished that rice. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the same box of rice, TBH. That it's, no, the bag I have bought extras of, since. I'm fairly certain that might be the same box though. But the point of all of this is I've been at the 95% for a long time. And I'm going to continue being at the 95% for quite a while. And some people, it's hard on social media because some people hit that 5% the first time. They gamble everything, they put their all into it, and they're not scared because they haven't hit the 95%. And luck of the draw, sometimes they hit that 5% and life goes right for them immediately. And that is awesome for the people who get that chance. And it's enviable. Ronbu, I would argue, is one of those people. He started streaming, something picked up right, he got the right raid at the right time, and he hit that 5% chance. That would be like a 0.5% chance immediately. And got it all on round 1. And some people stream for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, to 10 people or less, and then something changes and off they go. But to have the energy it takes to keep hitting the button, to keep doing the thing, it's not growing, it's not working, I'm still failing, I'm wasting my time, I'm wasting my energy, it's sapping my strength, I'm getting discouraged, it's going wrong, how long do I have to hit the button until I hit the 5%? Some people give up. And I got really fucking close this year. I got really, really fucking close to giving up and hitting at 85% because I'm really fucking tired of hitting 95. I am. But I'm not ready to yet. Yeah, Phil is a great example of somebody who was in the 85 for so long. He was even in the 95 where he had lost it all. He was the 85. He took the mainstream, the regular route. He was fine. He had a couple viewers. Some people watched him. He was having a good time. It didn't matter to him. And then one thing changed. Something that hit that button and it felt like the 95%. It felt like he lost everything. But it was the 5%. And it took him to the fucking moon and changed his fucking life. That's what changes it. You have to be willing to keep putting up with that goddamn button until it works. Because what else are we supposed to do? What is the point of life otherwise? I could be born, go through, 12 years of regular school, 4 years of college, get an 85% job, go to work every single day, you know, meet a husband, fall in love, have 2.5 kids and a dog and a picket fence, and I could work at this desk job until I retire at the age of 75 because retirement age keeps getting older, and then I could grow old with my grandchildren and die in a retirement home, and nothing would matter. That's all, you know, that's all it is. And if that's what you want, and if that's the life that you desire, that's your 5% then. Go for it. Run for it. That's what you're chasing. But that's not mine. And I have to go for mine. For those of you it is so strange to me that people don't understand the 2.5 kids when I say that out loud. It's do they not like teach that in school? So that's called the nuclear family. The American dream as portrayed to immigrants back when America wanted immigrants instead of hating them, was portrayed as the American dream of, you know, the perfect average life. It wasn't you come to America and become a millionaire. It wasn't come to America and you'll live on the streets. It was the exact middle of the ground, 100%, 85% is what they're selling. You'll get a medium-sized home with 1 car, a dog, and 2.5 children because that was the medium average. That was the average amount of kids that people in America had, was 2.5 kids. And so it would genuinely, people would sell it as, you know, a medium house with a small yard, a white picket fence, a dog, 2.5 kids, and that's the dream. Like, that's the whole point of it, is, you know, the feeling of, you know, perfect medium, perfect absolute average. That's why it's 2.5 kids, is because it's the average. Like, it's such a, they told us that, you know, American dream was that 85%. And for so many people, the American dream is still what they want. The 85% is what people want. They want an easy life. They don't want to risk it all because they also don't want that crazy, you know, 5% of the, like, you know, people's lives. They don't have that insane thing that they want. That 85%, that average is the dream. Safety, stability is the thing that they value above everything else. It's just not what I value. I value freedom. I've valued freedom my entire life. Why am I desperately trying to hit the 85% as if it's 5% though? Because it's not the 85% anymore, because classism. But why is there only half a child? Is it supposed to be 2 to 3 kids and they put a half because they're indecisive? No, do you know how averages work? Like a mathematical average. So if you took all of the people in the entire United States and you added up how many kids they all have and then divided it among how many people there are, like, how do I explain? Okay, an average in math is if you took every kid in America and you took them away and then you had to disperse them exactly evenly among the entire American population of families, right? Every family would statistically receive 2.5 children. Now, we're not actually ripping any kids in half, but that is how the average would work. If you took all the kids and then dispersed them evenly, so everyone had the same amount, you would average out to everybody having 2.5 children. So the average of 3, 4, and 5 is 4. Yes, kind of. You're looking more at like what a mean is. The mean being the center of a piece of data. Averages are hard to do with a middle like that. So, but yes, by technicality, yes, it would be 4, because yes, if this person had 0 kids and this person had 5 kids, the average amount of kids is 2.5, because 0, this one's got 0 and this one's got 5, and now I have to evenly split them. So I'll put 2 over here and take 2 away from here, right? So now I have a half, so I have to do a half, and now we're even. You know what I mean? So it's yeah. But the point is, yes, the average amount of kids is 2. That's the point. Yes, it is the average and also the mean because of the sample size, yeah. I actually am trained to teach elementary level math, so this is stuff I can do. I can pull out the textbook. I've got the textbook right there, actually. Right there. I've done this before. I am state qualified to teach math grades 1 through 5. I failed math. That's so valid. I can't teach you finances. That's not grade 1 through 5. Sorry. I can teach you dollars, dimes, nickels, and quarters. But I mixed up medians and means. Those fucking suck. Medians, means, modes, and averages all suck. But anyways, I've been talking for an hour. How many dimes to make a nickel? How many dimes? Do you know what the answer is, Tyrio? It's 0.5. Now, it's really hard to teach that in elementary school because you can't cut you can't cut a dime in half and call it a nickel. Which is why teaching physical math like that is really hard because yes, 0.5 of a dime is a nickel, but I can't cut a dime in half and call it a nickel because that doesn't work, which makes dimes, nickels, quarters, dollars, those kind of things are really easy to teach kids physically how to do those things, and they're important to teach, but they don't translate well to actual, fractions. Yeah, the beloved little silly. I loved the stupid blocks. How many dollar in a penny plus Mary's 16 candy bars? Yeah, exactly that. There is 1/100th of a dollar in a penny. But if you cut my dollar up into 100 pieces, you're not going to have 100 pennies. You're going to have one very pissed off Xander. Yeah, then they yell at you when you try to cut the coin in half to make a 0.5 for some fucking reason. Exactly. Yeah, math is hard to teach in that way. It's really hard to teach them that. It's hard to make that jump from teaching coins to teaching fractions, and using coins to teach fractions is not a really good jumping block because it doesn't work. How many dollars do I need to buy new headphones? Depends on how good of headphones do you want. These were really cheap and they're actually fucking phenomenal. But anyways, anything else you guys need from me? I just needed to go on a psychology rant and see Juno's amazing, amazing new animatic. If you have joined in since we watched the Animatic Drop live, the reason we are live today is because Juno dropped the new animatic for the Hive. There's the link in chat. Please, please go watch it. Subscribe to Juno. Go and leave a like, leave a comment. Watch it 110 times and then cry yourself to sleep like I will. It's been amazing. Yeah, go analyze it frame by frame. Jack, did you say you had a frame by frame breakdown analysis of this one like you did for the original one still? Do you have the breakdown? Because if you do, slap that shit in the Discord because I would kill someone to read it. How many headphones do I need to buy more money? I do, but I'm not finished yet. Totally fine. Take your time. You've got all year. But yeah, anyways. What are my closing statements for today? Number one, Juno, thank you. That I don't have better words for it other than thank you for what you create, for the place that you have here, for the friends that you have here, for how active and a piece of this community you are, for making me cry, for changing the way I view certain music for the rest of my life, for reminding me that all of this matters. Thank you for all of those things. To the rest of you dorks out there who can't make animatics, please don't feel like you are less important because you are not making animations of myself or my Discord server or your friends. That is simply not how this works. You guys matter because you're a piece of this. And there are so many of you guys that I know by name and that I know your faces, even if we've never been in a video before, which is crazy because I see your pictures on the Hive family photos and then I see your names in Discord and then I see them in chat and I can picture you. And it's not just this name on a screen. It's these human beings who like have lives. And like, I know that, you had a concert the other day, or your sister was telling you about this thing, or your cat's name is this. And I know these little things about you because it's part of the family. And it's just so cool. Like, it's just so cool. And some of you guys I don't know. Some of you guys are chatters, Discord users, almost Xander fans. And that's so valid and all it ever needs to be. But it's never something that I'm going to be like, I must know you personally to be a part of this. It's just really cool that to some degree in my head, I know you guys, and you know me, and that's a little weird. What's my name? Your name is Slim Shady. Your name is Male Wife Marshall. So, it's been pretty cool. This place is pretty cool. Anyways, that's all I have to say about all of this. Thanks for being a piece of this. Death is with Male Wife Marshall. There you go. My head is fucking aching. I need dinner so darn bad. So I am gonna go do that. We're gonna raid my dear and lovely AV Yellow because I'm supposed to be in there modding for her anyways, so I guess I'm gonna do that as well. She's literally started 2 minutes ago. She's literally still on her starting soon screen, so I'm gonna get you over here. I'm gonna make a quick disclaimer since we are raiding AV today, that I mod in AV's chat. If you get banned in AV's chat, you get banned in my chat. It goes both ways because I mod this channel. I cross ban everybody I ban in my channel and her channel, so on and so forth. So don't fuck around. Don't do stupid shit. Treat her like you would treat me or anybody else. That's just the base expectation. Yeah, don't be an asshole. That's all. Her chat has different rules than mine. You follow her rules. And again, in that channel, I am not the streamer. So don't pay attention to me. I am simply a mod. I am quiet. I am there to take care of the chat. Don't make it about me. It's AV's stream. Okay? Alrighty, everyone. Male Wife Marshall out. I'm gonna go get some goddamn dinner. I'm gonna load up a raid for you guys. She just dropped down now, so take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Take care of AV for me. I'll be in there taking care of her too. And I'll see you guys on the other side of paradise, eh? See you tomorrow? See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. All right.